Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. GitHub Copilot, leading the AI revolution in software development. Introduction to GitHub Copilot. GitHub Copilot is an AI-powered code completion tool developed by GitHub and OpenAI. It acts as a virtual pair programmer, providing suggestions for entire lines of code or entire functions based on the context provided by the developer. Utilizing machine learning techniques and vast datasets from public code repositories, Copilot aims to enhance productivity, speed up the coding process, and help developers focus on more complex problems. How GitHub Copilot works. GitHub Copilot leverages openai's codex, a descendant of the GPT-3 language model, trained specifically for coding tasks. It works in real time, offering suggestions as you type, which can be accepted, modified, or ignored. Key features. 1. Contextual suggestions. Copilot understands the context of the code and provides relevant suggestions. 2. Multi-language support. It supports a wide range of programming languages, including JavaScript, Python, TypeScript, Ruby, Go, and many more. 3. Code snippet generation. Generate boilerplate code, functions, and even complex algorithms with ease. 4. Documentation generation. Automatically generate comments and documentation for your code. Setting up GitHub Copilot. To start using GitHub Copilot. 1. Prerequisites. A GitHub account. Visual Studio Code installed on your machine. 2. Installation. Install the GitHub Copilot extension from the Visual Studio Code Marketplace. Sign in with your GitHub account and enable Copilot. Basic usage. Once set up, GitHub Copilot will start suggesting code as you type. Here's a simple example to illustrate its capabilities. Example: creating a simple REST API with Express.js. Let's write a simple REST API in Node.js using Express.js. 1. Create a new project. Bash. mkdir myAPI. cd myAPI. npm init y. npm install express. 2. Create an index.js file. Open index.js in your code editor. 3. Start typing. Begin writing the code for a simple Express server. Type the following comment to prompt Copilot. JavaScript. / create an Express server. Copilot suggestion. After typing the comment, Copilot might suggest the following code. JavaScript. Const express equals require, express. Const app equals express. Const port equals process.env.port 3000. apt-get, / req, res, equals. res.send, hello, world. app-listen, port, equals. console.log, server is running on http://localhost $port. 4. Accepting suggestions. You can accept the suggestion by pressing the tab key or modify it to better suit your needs. 5. Running the server. After completing your code, you can run the server. Bash. Node index.js. Visit http://localhost 3000 in your browser, and you should see hello, world. Advanced usage, generating functions. Example: implementing a sorting function. Suppose you want to implement a sorting function. You can start by typing JavaScript / function to sort an array. Function sort array, ARR. Copilot suggestion. Copilot may suggest a complete sorting function. JavaScript. Return ARR sort, A, B, equals A, B. You can accept it or modify it according to your requirements. Benefits of using GitHub Copilot. 1. Increased productivity, reduces the time spent on writing boilerplate code and searching for syntax. 2. Learning tool, helps beginners learn coding patterns and best practices. 3. Enhanced creativity, encourages experimentation by providing suggestions that might not have been considered. 4. Focus on logic, allows developers to focus on higher-level logic rather than the mundane aspects of coding. Limitations of GitHub Copilot. 1. Not always accurate. While Copilot is powerful, it can sometimes produce incorrect or insecure code. 2. Context limitations, it may not fully understand the broader context of your project. 3. Dependency on internet, requires an active internet connection to provide suggestions. 4. Licensing issues, there are ongoing discussions regarding the use of code generated from public repositories and potential licensing implications. Conclusion. GitHub Copilot is a significant advancement in software development, enabling developers to write code faster and more efficiently. While it is not a replacement for human programmers, it serves as a valuable tool that enhances productivity and assists in the coding process. As AI continues to evolve, tools like Copilot will play a crucial role in shaping the future of software development. Additional resources. GitHub Copilot documentation, https://docs.github.com/n/copilot. OpenAI Codex, https://openai.com/research/codex. Experiment with GitHub Copilot and see how it can transform your coding experience. GitHub Copilot, leading the AI revolution in software development. Introduction. GitHub Copilot, developed by GitHub in collaboration with OpenAI, is an AI-powered code completion tool designed to assist developers by suggesting lines of code or entire functions in real time as they write. Leveraging the power of OpenAI's codex model, Copilot can understand and generate code in multiple programming languages, making it a valuable resource for developers of all skill levels. In this tutorial, we will explore the features of GitHub Copilot, its benefits, how to set it up, and a practical code example to illustrate its capabilities. Key features of GitHub Copilot. 1. Contextual code suggestions. Copilot analyzes the context of your code and suggests relevant completions, making it easier to write code quickly and accurately. 2. Multi-language support. It supports a variety of programming languages, including Python, JavaScript, TypeScript, Ruby, Go, and many others. 3. Natural language understanding. Developers can write comments in plain English, and Copilot can generate code based on those comments. 4. Learning from feedback. Copilot improves over time by learning from user interactions, adapting its suggestions based on what works best for you. 5. Integration with IDEs. Copilot integrates seamlessly with popular development environments like Visual Studio Code, making it easy to incorporate into your workflow. Setting up GitHub Copilot. 1. Prerequisites. A GitHub account. Visual Studio Code, VS Code, installed on your machine. 2. Installation. Open Visual Studio Code. Go to the Extensions view by clicking on the Extensions icon in the activity bar on the side of the window. Search for GitHub Copilot and click Install. 3. Sign in. After installation, you may need to sign in with your GitHub account. Follow the on-screen instructions to authorize Copilot. 4. Usage. Open a new or existing code file. Start typing code or comments, and Copilot will begin to suggest completions. Example, building a simple to-do list application. Step 1, initialize your project. Create a new folder for your project and open it in Visual Studio Code. Then initialize a new node.js project. Bash mkdir todo app cd todo app npm init y. Step 2. Install dependencies. For this example, we'll use Express.js to build a simple API. Install Express. Bash npm install Express. Step 3. Create the application. Create a new file named app.js. Start writing a comment to describe what you want to accomplish. JavaScript. / create an Express server that serves a simple Todo API. Step 4. Use GitHub Copilot. As you start typing, GitHub Copilot will suggest code. Here's how it may look. JavaScript. Const express equals require, express. Const app equals express. Const port equals 3000. App use, express.json. Let todos equals. / endpoint to get all todos. App get, / todos, req, res, equals. res.json, todos. / endpoint to create a new todo. App post, / todos, req, res, equals. Const todo equals req body. Todos.push, todo. res.status, 201.json, todo. App listen, port, equals. Console.log, todo app listening at http://localhost $port. Step 5, run your application. Run your application using node.js. Bash node app.js. You should see the message indicating that the server is running. You can now test the API using tools like Postman or curl. Step 6, testing the API. 1. Get all todos. Bash curl http://localhost 3000 / todos. 2. Add a new todo. Bash curl xpost http://localhost 3000 / todos h content type, application / JSON task, learn GitHub Copilot, completed, false. Benefits of using GitHub Copilot. Increased productivity. Automating repetitive coding tasks allows developers to focus on more complex problems. Learning tool. New developers can learn coding patterns and best practices by observing Copilot's suggestions. Rapid prototyping. Quickly generate boilerplate code and focus on building features rather than writing repetitive code. Conclusion. GitHub Copilot is a game changer in the world of software development, enabling developers to code faster and more efficiently. By understanding context and leveraging vast amounts of programming knowledge, it enhances the coding experience for both beginners and experienced developers. As you continue to explore its capabilities, you'll likely find new ways to incorporate it into your workflow, ultimately leading to more innovative and efficient software solutions. Happy coding!